Good afternoon, students. This is Dr. Morgan Phenix coming to you from Stanley, Virginia. It's a beautiful, sunny Sunday afternoon, and I'd like to give you a brief video today for your first week's assignments. Okay, the purpose of these videos are to give you tips and pointers on how to maximize your success in the given assignments for the week and how to minimize confusion, okay, or questions on, what are we supposed to do? Gosh, what are we supposed to do? Alrighty, this is real simple. And I'm glad you're watching this. I always can tell who hasn't seen the videos or who hasn't read the assignments, and I don't normally scold the entire class for if two people have not gotten it. I'll tell you, that's how this works. Okay, when you tell off the entire class because one or two people haven't quite gotten it, we're never going to do that. We were really supposed to be dealing with success here in this class, totally with success. That's the intention, is that everybody does really well in this. Okay, that's the purpose of the videos. All right, here we go. Two things for this week and for every week during the course, all 8 weeks. Discussion board and journal article critique. Hopefully you will choose a diverse school proposal, and you can look forward into week 8, and that is a project that is due there, and earlier in the semester, in the term, also you will be giving a proposal for that proposal. In other words, a one-page. Okay, but if you can choose your project early on, then you can use the journal article choices to serve that proposal. In other words, gathering information that will fit into that project. Okay, so a brief recap. I'm sure that many of you have already seen this in the earlier video in the intro for the course about videos. Okay, the discussion board posts are due on Thursday evening. The first thread is due on Thursday evening. It has to be 300 words. Okay, get a little Firefox counter for your computer. Remember the TH sound, 300 Thursday, okay, for the first thread, okay? And make sure also that you have two 200-word responses for classmates in by Sunday evening. The Graduate School of Education has a requirement that that first thread be in on Thursday evening. The reason for that is that if you don't get in that post on time, then students don't have a chance, your classmates don't have a chance to respond to your work. Alrighty? That's pretty simple. If you have any question about how I grade for those things, there is a grading rubric in the course content, and it's really, really simple. The main things is getting it in on time, having enough words, and having some substantive citation or reference in it. Alrighty? And what that means is that if you have a response to a classmate that says, I really loved your post. It really inspired me, and it makes me feel good. Thank you so much. God bless you. Goodbye. In 200 words, it's not worth anything, really. I mean, it's nice. It's very, very friendly and nice, but that's not what we're here for. That's not graduate school quality. Get some authority behind your voice. What was it that you liked about that? What substance from the initial post of the other student did you find valuable to you, and how do you reflect it? Do you reflect it on Ruby Payne? Do you reflect it on Lorraine Monroe, or on the DVD, or on Scripture? Scripture is a great reference to put in there if you don't have something ready to mind. Some proper Scripture that illuminates the person's post or your own post. Okay. The journal article critique. This is a one-page assignment. Okay, we've been through that once already. Hopefully you've seen that. It's a one-page assignment, and there is a grading rubric for that also. Take a look at it, and it'll tell you exactly the kinds of things that are supposed to be dealt with in this, and the format. Okay, but I would like to deal with the format first because it's really the easiest part of it, and it will release you from a whole lot of extra work. Okay, it is a one-page document. Your journal article critique. You're going to go and look in. There's the bird. I don't know what time it is, but it's a one-page document on an article from peer-reviewed literature. Meaning, it's not a newspaper article. It's not Time magazine. It's not Sports Illustrated. It's from something that has to do with education and with leadership, with diversity, with some form of science, but in articles that are reviewed by professionals within the field. Here is a sample, and this is from your week 1 announcement, which you'll see. This is a sample by a student. Okay, to see it's one page. There are no references at the bottom, right? You see a little bit of a line across the top. It's an abbreviated APA style citation of an article written by a person named Kronholz. Okay, that goes at the top. Then within the first sentence or two, you want the author's thesis. So it's going to be Kronholz's thesis. And it's best to start that sentence with Kronholz. Here it is. Well, look at this in the second sentence. Kronholz, 2012, has written about an innovative plan that would, quote, transform teacher education to meet the needs of urban schools. This is an attempt to change the way teachers are trained and is an idea that the Obama administration is promoting to recreate teacher training. And then a quote, a little in-text citation there. I don't encourage you to use in-text quotations to cast the thesis. I think it's better if you would, in your own words, tell what Kronholz is trying to do. Okay, that adds a little bit of power to your dealing with that. Okay, and then once you've done that, then you go back to what Kronholz says. There should be some strategies that Kronholz is going to be proposing for effective teaching, right, in urban schools. Specific strategies, and if you can list them out, if you find them in the article, pull them out and list them, then you've got something that's really, really important, and you could be using them in your diverse school proposal. So that's the information and support of Kronholz, or of the author's thesis. Then you critique that. I think his ideas are very, very strong, very, very worthwhile. They are refreshing, and they give us hope for effective teaching in urban schools that are typically run down and on the verge of falling apart. Right, the wheels are falling apart. And that's your critique. And then you end with how this relates to your future. And you may use first person here. Okay, I found that this article was very helpful to me as I prepare for my diverse school proposal project, or I found this is very, very helpful to some programs that we can put in place at our school where I work. So once again, it's a one-page document, this assignment, and it has the APA at the top only. Okay, nothing at the bottom. Then the author's thesis, not yours. It's not an essay written by you. Okay, and then your critique, and then how it relates to your future, all on one page. Alrighty, folks, is that enough for today? And once again, we're not going to dwell ever on what's not going well here. It's got to be going well. Typically, students do well in this class, all right, because they come around to an economical view of these assignments, and a view that says that these assignments are feeding into your future, your mission, your job, your profession, or the Lord's call on your life. Okay, now, how about that? And make this course your own. Make it to serve your purposes, and make it part of your life's purpose. Alrighty. Thank you very much, folks, and God bless you. And we'll see you next week. Bye bye.